We have Nass versus Juicy. Juicy had a great matchup just a couple days ago against Nush, so we've got him up against rank 1 Nass. That's right, the start of the season, Nass has hit rank 1, and he's looking to put the hurt on Juicy, and he's off to a good start. Oh, I think I just hit it for some reason. Why would I do that? Juicy has looked like a top 1v1er, but every time I go through his history of 1v1s, it doesn't seem like he's really been given enough chances to go up against the best of the best. Top left corner was available, but Juicy electing to force Nass to beat him at the start of the game, which is not a bad idea. Nass went high to try and prevent Juicy from having a play on the ball by doubling it, I imagine. Morocco. I want to say he's in Belgium, in case anyone was wondering. But I'm sure he's probably heard about it if it happened. Juicy actually seemed like he was almost tilt retreating, if that makes sense. After this wave dash, I don't know, just dashing his way out of the play. Juicy never afraid to take any possession and turn it into a dribble. And as tough as it was to collect that ball and turn it into a shot out of the scoring column, but he's going to have to find some offense of his own. Nass wants a full field dribble. He is threatening a lot and decides to use the side flip off the reset. Top left corner. Nass is looking so good in 1v1 right now. Juicy's going to back off and let him take a shot. Oh my goodness, Nass. It is crossbar down, but Nass very clearly in the zone. But it's still all Nass. As, like I said before, Juicy's only goal so far came as a gift from Nass, but this one's going to come as a gift as well. Or you can guarantee he'll never get past Nass, but that time forcing a much tougher save. And the result is possession that is still in his favor, though. That dribble just really had no end, no purpose in sight. It'll have to be decided while we're doing these other matches whether or not we'll be able to get that one. Juicy could not cut it inside the opposite post. Nass not protecting the ball at all. Juicy! Oh, for a second there. Much better this time around from Juicy as he gets 100. That flick is still better than the ones we saw previously. Didn't have the power, but at the very least, he was able to follow it up. Did he prevent this from going in? No, he didn't. So Nass, not the kind of power you want. In fact, dropping it right down to Juicy. The one he had to finish the previous game. That is certainly a new kickoff that I haven't seen yet, and it might not be an issue. Juicy makes it back and gets a save. He is pushing the kickoff meta even further. Nass, that dribble ain't it. Juicy's going to have a free goal. Drally is apparently going to France, but I don't know if he's there yet or not. Nass all the way to the ceiling, and Juicy just barely able to get the save. I wanted to watch that from Juicy's perspective. And yeah, Nass going to give him a nice one. Nass from scoring, but also earned him some easy ones back the other way. As well as Nass has looked just a little bit less on. And Nass the ball, though. Nass to the ceiling, threatening the flick, but Juicy has noticed that Nass, even when he has flicked, has taken a really long time when you see players switching. Nass reset near ceiling heights, and this time the flick is undefendable. It's a really solid setup from Nass. You could see targeting the middle part of the net to maybe even the far side. He's forced to leave now, and Nass will dribble from the ground. Wants the 50, can't get it. Wants to play his possession to the back wall. Juicy chasing him down, looking for demos, forcing to Nass to play as fast as possible. Doing so prevents him from being able to find the angle. Nass, he did not expect that bounce. I'm assuming if we go back and watch from his... Juicy challenges early. Nass popping the ball. Try and keep it away from Juicy's control, but he has just been so aggressive on the ball. It's going to get him beat out this time, though. Nass backs off. Says, if you, with that little boost, really want to try and play the possession, I'll let you. Rid of angling your car to pop it on the landing. Nass controlling this one into his corner. Juicy continuing to be that pest. Not let Nass get a clean possession, but he will back off now, and he needed to fully back off. His defense is back to being a brick wall in game number 3. Juicy looking to try and pin him back. Nice shots. Delays the flip and is able to force the 50 through. Not playing it directly into Nass's pre-jump. Waiting until Nass out of the field. He'll start his dribble from the left. It's a really strong dribble at that. Juicy is going to have a hard time collecting this possession. Yeah, Nass is going to be the first one to the ball. So Nass doing a good job of playing keep away. And this ball slamming down to the ground, and Nass will finish it off. So low scoring game number 3. Massive game wins to their name. And if you've watched the channel a ton, you've heard me talk about it before. A lot of ones games will do that. There will be game 1 and game 2 will be a massive win in opposite players' favor. But it will be a juicy possession. He heads to the ceiling. This is a great setup to threaten, and it'll be a goal. Nass couldn't get the read. I want to watch this from his perspective because it is sent down kind of at an angle that it was already on, but just a bit faster. Dribble, or full field dribble all the way from the back wall to the nets. Certainly a way to punish Juicy for hovering so close behind it. Oh, Juicy, what a shot! Oh my goodness, Nass is going to throw him the nice one. Juicy from the inside of the net finds a way to get out in front of the ball and tap it perfectly back on. That, luckily for him, got back to it before Juicy could make a play. Juicy's right now just trying to wait to see if Nass will leave him because he has 100 boosts and he has an advantage, and Nass is going to leave him, allow him to collect the ball and flick, and you can see Nass almost thinking twice about his decision to give so much space. As soon as he grabs 100, he wants to turn right back in. Juicy, nice pop over the top of Nass. The side flip flick. Nass grabs the 100, starts to shadow, decides, I want to challenge him the ball in order to punish Nass. He's got himself another kickoff advantage. He's going to put it behind Nass. He's going to get a demo in the process. He didn't need to. The big thing was that he got the ball quickly and forced Nass to make an immediate cut. Starts creeping towards that 100, but recognizes too late. He has to rush back. So a 2-goal lead for Juicy. Nass going to just try and, Juicy's just going to try and demo Nass. Juicy wall to air dribble. Nice low dribble. Goes for the pogo and needs that ball to at least slightly have a full 100. You want to try and go for it. Nass wanted to creep it inside the near post, but didn't quite give it enough power, so it got there too slow. Nass, what a shot, but Juicy has to save off of the post, and it's a goal for him. Juicy. And a win over Nass. It's about as good as it gets in the 1v1 world. Nass, a tough guy to take down, and I should make it clear that I don't think it's because Nass is, playing a poor game. I think Nass is Killiers in a 1v1. Yeah, I'll be asking Killiers if he's interested in 1v1ing. I'd love to get him on. Oh, Nass. This is what I like to call the side swipe shot. When you get the reset, did he wave dash into this as well? Up into an air dribble. Nass flipping away to the goal line. Juicy! Oh my goodness. That power is going to be the reason why he gets scored on, but he won World Cup. And he had some good wins in that. I mean, by all means, it looks like Killiers could be a serious ones contender if he wants to. Nass not play his way into a demo that Juicy was swinging by to get. Reset bump. No, Nass has the save. Puts it off the backboard, and Juicy trying his best to recover. It's not going to matter. Nass is even going to cut it on the goal line. Nass playing keep away. Oh, the no-look! You love to see it, and it's the GGs, the no-look that ends the series. No goals for Juicy in the final game. Nass knows he has the double, so he turns on the reverse cam and sends Juicy home. My goodness, what a way to finish. Hit him with the no-look to send him home, man.